Hey there, just a quick little video on removing the plastic logo from Markbass products. This is a 2018 combo, and so I'm guessing that things haven't changed since then as far as the adhesive that they use or anything like that. I know I've seen some info on TalkBase in the forums earlier than that, like around maybe 2013, 2014, where they talked about that the adhesive was really, really strong. In this case, it's not. I took this off. I actually have two of these and I took them both off last night. Should have put on the video when I did it, but you can see here, it's a real kind of stretchy, rubbery adhesive type material. And so what I did, and it worked really well, and as you can see, it left everything looking really good, is first of all, I left the grill on just so I had some leverage. And you can use a screwdriver, but I guarantee that's going to mark up your black grill. So I happen to have a few of these plastic, I think they're panel removal tools for a car. Sometimes they might call them like a sponger or something like that. Anyway, you know, Amazon. I've had these for years, but happens to match really nicely. But beyond that, it also won't mark up the grill. So what I did is I put the amp on its back, and I got my wife's hair dryer, plugged it in, put it on high, and I know you can't really see this, but I'm not doing anything anyway. Basically, I found a point where I could dig this under the corner and lift while holding the hair dryer in the other hand. And the whole process took 3 minutes. And basically, I just pried from the side further and further as I was able to kind of pull it up. I didn't want to break them, and move the hair dryer along with it. And eventually it pulled up. This stuff kind of, you know, almost like pizza cheese, kind of pizza cheesed off. And as far as what was left over afterward, very, very, very minimal amount of stuff. And that may be the difference between using heat and not using heat. I'm not sure, but I did use heat and it came right off. There were a few specks and I was just able to use my finger to kind of roll it off. Almost like you might do a sticker that's left some adhesive behind. And then there were 3 little plugs. And if you pull off the grill and you look behind while the logo is still on, you can see where those are. And what I ended up doing with those was I took a large flathead screwdriver and I put electrical tape around it tightly. And I basically heated each of those plugs up for a second. And oh, by the way, I took the grill off because I don't want to be using this in the context of the speaker cone. So I took the grill off at that point and I heated up the plug for about a minute. And then I just kind of pushed this through it and with the electrical tape, and then I rotated it. And then I was able to kind of use my fingers from the other side to pull most of it off. And then with the electrical tape again, I was able to rotate this and kind of get any leftover stuff off and then just kind of use my fingers. So honestly, that's really it. It came out really nice. There are a couple of people on Etsy that make 3D printed Markbass logos. And I think what I'm gonna do probably is get like a 3-inch one. Let me see here. These are 8 inches. So maybe like about a 3-inch one. And I'm gonna get it black with silver instead of yellow. And I think I'm gonna stick them in the corner because I do like having a small logo. But I just wanted it to be less prominent than this. Anyway, so that's basically it. Hair dryer, sponger, and a screwdriver with some electrical tape. Be very aware of where your speaker cone is. You don't want to damage anything. And that's basically how you take off the logos.